hello there.
I might get copyrighted for that, but I don't care. I was in a good mood today, man. The vibes are real. I'm in a writing mood today, actually. I'm in a writing mood. I really want to write a treatment down and put pen to paper. I say that now and I probably won't do it, but I'm in that mood. You know when you're in that zone and you're ready to go, and it's just like the ideas come flooding in? I just feel like it today. I don't know why. I haven't done it in like a year or so, but I just feel like it today. But today, first, I'm going to watch this Sopranos episode. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here for Senior Show. Absolutely shooting his shot. And today, we are going to be watching episode 2 of the Sopranos season 4. I watched episode 1 yesterday. I was going to get into episode 2 right after it, but I have to take care of some things. I had soccer at night. So yeah, we're going to get into episode 2 today. This one is titled No Show. Let's waste no more time. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. And let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Second episode in a row, we open with Danielle, the little baby boy. Yay! Oh, what a transition. Felt like one take, seamless.
Lilac personal shopping.
Hey, you.
You know, just quickly rack out of focus a bit, rack into the phone, and I felt like that was the way to sort of mask the sort of transition right there and to make it seem like it was, yeah, effortless and seamless. Beautiful.
My cousin came through on those day spa certificates.
Excellent. How's outside Daffy's at 11?
Perfect.
You want some lunch? I was just going to sit down to a tuna sand.
Onions in the morning.
Actually, it's 2 o'clock.
Going out by the pool.
Damn, Meadow.
This whole thing about working between now and start of class is all about you being pissed because I'm an intern at the Paper Mill Playhouse this summer.
We bought you a car so you could drive back and forth to your internship. You don't feel bad that you didn't live up to your end of the deal?
Jesus, we've been through this how many times? There was no stagecraft whatsoever in what they had me doing at the Playhouse. Xeroxing does not count towards a drama minor internship.
Did you call the drama department? Check that out?
No, I didn't, so can we shift gears and work on theatrics? I haven't been through enough this year. 12 credits, 2 semesters in a row, and I'm not entitled to a summer?
You hardly...
Hello? Are you kidding?
I'm just saying, the eye tracker challenge has been failed. Like, off the bat. With Danielle
hardly
and
broke a C,
Meadow,
Meadow,
it's...
your entire second semester.
Maybe you forgot my ex-boyfriend died?
Your grades started going down the tubes while you were still going out with Jackie.
Grades. Jesus, did you ever lose a friend at my age? Did you ever have to grieve when you were 19?
Meadow, honey, you should have been working this summer. If only to feel good about yourself. Get your mind off of Jackie instead of laying out by that pool.
I read, Mom, out by that pool. Probably half the canon.
The canon, okay? What is that now?
The great books, Western literature, dead white males, who even in their reductionism have quite interesting things to say about death and loss. Maybe more interesting than what you have to say.
Is Mary Higgins Clark a part of that group? Because that's what I saw you reading every time I passed by the pool.
Hello? Oh, hi. You're not surprised, are you? Oh, come on, he's so totally duplicitous. He had the
I don't even know what that
nerve to
means,
the
but...
punk row. Can I call you back?
Let's go online and register for your classes.
Well,
Oh, just go.
There's some guy in your driveway with a ponytail. What is his story?
Did she come in smoking? The disrespect.
Hello, Misty.
Misty.
Fjord, hi. He'll be down in a second. He's just changing. He was working outside this morning.
Nah. We ain't going here. Come on, man.
I'm gonna buy a house, you know.
The way she got the fringe ready and things like that. Hey, this has been a fantastic opening. Yo, this has been unbelievable. And I just want to quickly echo my thoughts on Meadow right here and the frustration she's going through. Obviously, she lost her ex-boyfriend at 19. Traumatic experience as well. Like, having to go see the open casket like that and just know the family. And, like, you've known this kid all your life. It's not just your ex-boyfriend. You've known this kid since a very young age. And Obviously, Calm is pushing her to work over the summer break. It seems like it's the summer uni break. And I remember going into university straight after finishing high school. And obviously you get that little break after finishing high school, but I didn't take a gap year. I went straight into university. Then you have straight a year of university. And yeah, it was kind of like not what I expected. It was, I thought I'd be a bit more laid back after high school, and uni would be a bit more chill. But no, I kept my same study habits for the first year of uni. At least, as I was doing in high school, and it took a lot of time and stress as well. It was just like constant hours of reading, taking notes and things like that. And when it came to the summer, I thought to myself, okay, it's a 3-month break, we get like time off. I'm like, do I do a summer class for the first year? I'm like, no, let me take the time off, let me continue to work at the cinemas, but at the same time have that time to myself. And I get what Meta is trying to say as well. Listen, I worked over the summer, but I didn't take an extra class or anything. So yeah, it'd be cool for Meta maybe to work casually or part-time, just to take her mind off things, earn a little bit of money, gain that little responsibility. I get where Carmela's coming from, but I think her approach could be a bit different. Carmela, instead of honing it in, I think like maybe casual part-time, do some things, just to keep going, not to get too lazy.
No, I didn't. Where?
Natalie.
So you're gonna stay, huh? You're gonna become a citizen too?
Nah, you don't need that. How's it going, Tom?
Oh, here at Peaceful Acres, just swell. Listen,
I'll tell you what a gold mine is, those Harry Potter books.
That's because it gives the other kids, the 98-pound weaklings, some hope.
Oh, speaking of 98 pounds, I hear Jenny Sachs getting a 95-pound mold taken off her ass.
Hey, some guy's wife. Come on.
The irony, the irony. Let's go.
all right, gentlemen, I gotta go.
I just so happen to be reading that at the moment.
Happy birthday.
All right.
So long, sir.
See you guys.
Happy birthday, Al. Okay, for the record, I had my guy go over the books. We can do maybe 2 carpenter jobs, 1 no-show, 1 no.
2 jobs on a $300 million project?
Come on, Ralph. What's the real number?
What, am I speaking in tongues here? 2. Maybe I can do 3.
My uncle's looking for at least 10.
I'm talking here. The guy's in the can. You think you want to keep him happy, maybe?
All right. Here it is. And this comes from...
It is so decreed. Now, if there isn't anything else.
There is something else. With Paulie in the can, there's a new acting capo of his crew. It's Chrissy.
Ooh.
That's the way certain people want it, and we trust there will be no ill will.
Alright, Patsy a bit,
Fucking great.
a little bit
I
cut
know
there.
I'm just the acting, but still,
It's a big responsibility,
The
Chrissy.
standing in capo.
I got it covered. First thing I'm doing is getting wings in my hair. You know, like Paulie.
I'll talk to you later.
Christopher talks about having kids once in a while. I don't know. Where is our angry young man? Out with his friends, I guess. I used to date this one guy, Vinny. He was more like a fuck buddy, but he lived on Staten Island. I swear, we'd be in the middle of doing it, and if his goddamn beeper went off, then he'd just leave. I think he was, like, connected or something.
Danielle done her homework. She got a good character
He
profile.
used to carry a gun. Probably just to protect himself. I mean, Christopher does too sometimes.
I think we need a. I think Aid is smarter than. Not I think she is, but I think she's really smart in this situation. In terms of like, Danielle's an outsider that's come out of nowhere. You know, they're friends now, but she's still very. She's not open about like the mafia lifestyle. Her responses are pretty good in terms of like keeping things clean, and not going deep into stuff. You know, just being a bit more. She's being a bit ignorant. She's not giving away too much, and I like that.
You're in
Like,
a cash business.
for the mafia side of things.
Stocks is a cash business? Can I tell you something?
Okay,
Sure.
the moment I say that.
What? Why? I can't believe I'm telling you this. Just I feel really close to you.
Okay, I take that back.
A long time ago, before Christopher even, I had an abortion. I didn't want to. I mean, I know it's wrong, but the guy was such an asshole. It was really the best thing. Anyway, there were complications. My gynecologist says that there's a good chance I won't be able to hold a pregnancy.
I love. Might be
believe I'm
genuine
telling you
emotion
this?
here.
Christopher don't even know. My own mother even. Sometimes it helps to talk, huh?
You got a mother on one hand, and you got
We can
one
do
who
incredible
can't
things
possibly
these
be a
days,
mother.
When the time comes, I know a great OBGYN that my sister went to in the city. Really? Just show up without calling? Thought you were going out.
I'm a man of many mysteries.
Danielle, this is Christopher's friend, Paulie Giamatti.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, so you put this in the back of your freezer, it'll take out any odors. Go on, buy her a drink somewhere. I gotta talk to my fiance.
Christopher, some manners? I'll call you tomorrow, Abe.
So what? You from around here?
Something's wrong with that broad.
Something's wrong with you.
Yeah? Here's what's wrong with me.
Holy shit.
Yo,
Oh
that
my God.
that capo money came in straight away.
Diamonds.
Harry Winston, baby. It's got more carrots than Bugs Bunny.
Christopher.
I had a great conversation with Silvio today.
What? Tell me.
Let's just say that Carmela ain't gonna be first lady forever.
Political disagreement is often the
I find it just pretty ironic how I think was that a similar sort of casket or like a similar box that Tony gave Carmela, or was it like the same brand Tony gave Carmela for her birthday or Christmas, I believe. I think it was at Christmas. It seemed like a similar bracelet as well, like a similar style. If not, it was a bit wider, so I think it had more diamonds to it.
catalyst leading to violently taking enough.
Guy in a red jacket?
Ah!
10 seconds, that cop's a fucking fireball.
I don't think I want to see this. Coming! I'm coming! Hey, what are you doing here?
On the corner of Bacalaos. Figured I'd come by, say hello.
Good, good. How's he doing?
He's fat. Faces of Death? What was the Sound of Music already rented?
Research for a Christian rock video I'm coordinating with the record release. What?
I was about to say Ralphie's shoes.
What do you care, Tony? It's none of your business anyhow.
Ralph Cifaretto, Jonas?
It's always fucking something with living rooms.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, there was just a picture of him on the wall. Crazy how he knew it was Ralph from the shoes. Tony knows him from top to bottom.
Ralph came through with those jobs.
What did Tony say?
It was Tony made him do it.
I love how he signaled 5 right there, like 5 like the 3 no-shows and 2, I can't remember what it was, but he signaled 5.
I wished Albert happy birthday for you.
Who's been to see my ma?
Chrissy says Tony sent her some chocolates. Whoa, Chrissy said T made a killing in real estate down Friedenheisen. That assemblyman guy hyped him to it. Ralph told this funny fucking joke though at Albert's party. He goes, Ginny Sack had a 95-pound mole surgically taken off her ass.
He said that?
Yeah.
And you think it's funny?
That's in bad taste, huh?
If I were a carpenter and you were a douchebag. Hey, what are you doing? Breaking my balls. What's it look like? I tell you, this no-show shit is tough. Deciding what not to wear to work, what not to put in my lunchbox.
You're breaking my heart.
All here?
You remember to put the spores in there?
That's not funny.
Patsy has such a punchable face. I don't know why.
Fiber optic cable. High-speed internet access.
A lot of money in this shit.
Oh, yeah?
The kid was supposed to get a job this summer, an internship. Then I wasn't right for what she was studying. Okay, that's one down. Then she was going to be a hostess at Artie Bucco's restaurant. I got her that. There was a problem about she couldn't work Tuesdays and Thursdays because of a babysitting commitment, and Artie didn't try to understand, so she left. Then the babysitting family disappeared to Nantucket. Then something else fell through, and then.
So she's regressing.
She keeps it up, she'll be back in her womb.
Over the course of a child's life, there's a constant moving away and coming back. Security versus freedom. But what I find interesting, and that's if I hear you right, is that at the age of 19, she actually wants to stay close to home.
Well, see, that's what I was going to say. She did have someone close die.
Jackie.
But she brings that up whenever you ask her to clean up after herself or whatever.
I find it interesting, the parallels this episode, how you see Danielle's kid, you know, an innocent young baby boy, you know, new life brought into the world, and then you have the polar opposite in Adriana, who obviously took away a life before it was like an abortion, before it was probably even like a fetus. It's just even a fetus, but like she took away that life, and I'm interested to see Danielle's thoughts on that, especially an individual who just had a baby boy who seems about like almost 1 year old, and then Tony here wishing that, you know, I know it's a joke, but wishing that Meadow would go back in the womb if she's regressing that much, and the parallels between those three characters with childhood and things like that.
She's traumatized.
Like just the womb, this episode, the concept of that.
Yeah, it's tragic, that kid.
It was some kind of drug deal, you said.
Exactly, yeah. All the earmarks.
Has she said to you or Carmela she's depressed?
Well, come on with that shit. She's gonna be all right.
Maybe she should be on medication.
Nah, medication's not the way.
Focused on Carmela, not on you.
I catch some shit. But me and Med, we were always close, even in that 15-year-old period, you know? But you could hardly stomach Carmela.
Well, you are the dad.
Daddy's little girl.
The template for all future lovers.
She loves me. I know that.
Dr. Wendy Kobler. She's an adolescent psychologist and an educational consultant.
What do you mean? Talk about private family stuff like I do here with you?
Yes.
But like you said, she's going back to school. She's going to be with her college pals, back to the grindstone. That's all good shit.
Yo, she's still asleep at nearly midday? Come on, man.
I thought you had final registration today. Well, still, shouldn't you register for the classes you know you want so you don't lose them?
Look, I decided to take a year off.
Oh.
And do what? Loaf around the house?
Actually, I'm going to Europe with Misty.
What are you talking about?
Look, Mom, I'm just not ready. If I go back now, I'll have to start meeting with advisors who at least want me to temporarily declare a major or independent course of study. I'll have that to deal with. And obviously, you don't want me around here.
Meadow's hair says a lot as well.
Not what I said at all.
What's with the phone calls this episode as
You
well?
think I don't want you here?
She knows what I fucking make. Who am I? Bill Gates? I already support the kids.
You're a bartender. You're supposed to be listening to my problems.
Hey, Bill. Sorry I'm late. What's up?
You tell me. Got a call from Jack Mazaron. Mazaron Construction? A very angry call.
The M80 in the porta pot. I fucking told Benny.
Don't fuck with me on this.
Fiber optic shit.
So you knew it was gonna be boosted?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, Patsy mentioned something.
Jesus Christ, if I wanted Patsy in charge. Use your fucking head, Christopher.
I'm sorry, T. I thought I was.
By drawing heat to a $250 million job? Think, Christopher, think. The big fucking picture, huh?
She's nice, Janice, you know? Not my usual type, but
Her hair. It's pretty. Pre-Raphaelite, they call it.
With the curls.
Nothing but net, motherfucker.
What? That was clearly a rim in it.
This does have an earthy quality. You gotta give it that.
It's those big tits.
Come on.
These two out here playing like Mike 2, street rules.
Come on, a little fucking defense, huh? Hook shot.
Amela getting into bones, researching. Come on.
Thank God. Where is that number of the therapist that Melfi gave you?
Why? What happened?
What matter?
She's going to Europe, your daughter. Dropping out of school, going all over the place on a Eurail pass.
What, is she fucking kidding?
Apparently not. Her passport from our Christmas in the Bahamas is still valid.
Where is she?
I don't know, down the shore.
Oh, I suppose all these parties she goes to constantly, they're all memorials for Jackie Jr., right?
Tony, please, with the yelling.
You still online?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
So what the fuck's in Europe?
Experience, real life, art.
You know, I knew all this constant hopping on art was gonna cause trouble.
Publicity or something. Some friend of Misty's is making a movie in Denmark. I think we should call that therapist.
She's going back to school. They got counselors there. Better ones. Ivy League ones. No fucking way she's going to Europe.
Fine.
Maybe they don't have to talk. Maybe they're
Everybody loves Raymond. Banging show. Goated. Goated. I have the whole show on the box set. Come on.
Over. We have pizza.
Oh man, everybody love. Oh, another Italian family, but the one that makes me laugh and not stressed, not involved in the mafia. That's just like.
I figured out what's wrong with that broad, and it's some bad shit.
I owe this guy a lot, but he's a fucking jerk sometimes.
You gotta suck it up, princess.
Like you never heard of a learning curve. You know what? I'm gonna get high.
No, you jash.
I am. This is my goodbye party with heroin.
Yeah, you say that,
You wanna do a hit?
and then you get invited to another party.
Did some blow at the club.
You met her where?
At the mall, so?
Think, Adriana, think. Girl like that, ass like that. She don't have a boyfriend. She don't like Paulie.
Oh, like he's Jude Law.
Yeah, whatever. You that fucking blind?
Chris saw it from a mile away.
She's a dyke.
No. You think?
Wait, does that mean lesbian?
Use your head, huh? It's a $250 million job.
The transition as well from Christopher telling Adriana to use your head to him talking to Patsy about the
My
$250,000 job to use their head.
It was your idea.
Excuse me?
When the kid did.
Now he looking like Neo from The
Told you How
Matrix.
expensive this shit was. I don't know. You gave me a look.
A look.
You know what I've noticed with this season so far? I'm not sure if it's a recurring thing with the other seasons. I have to go back and rewatch them and look at the camera work. But I feel like with the framing this season, a lot of the characters in frame have like a little bit of their head cut off. And I'm not sure if that's intentional from the filmmakers. Like a lot of scenes, even if it's like a long shot or if it's like a medium close-up shot, like we have here, like a lot of the times the characters' heads are just slightly out of the frame. I'm like a lot of the times, not all the time, but I'm not sure if that's intentional, right? But I've noticed it. I might have, I don't know, I just feel like I've noticed it much more this season. I know we're only like an episode and a half in, but yeah, but just interesting.
So now you're a fucking mind reader now.
It won't happen again. Chris,
Just slightly.
Stop now. It'll be that much harder to get back on track.
What is right?
Just out of curiosity, what are you planning on using for money?
Cheap Tickets is running a sale.
And I love the transition here in terms of the camera work and framing, where before you open the scene with like sort of the reverse shot behind Chris, he's the one dictating scenes, and he's the one telling Patsy, and I don't know what the other guy's name, he's telling them, how things are going to run. And then you have the exact opposite with the transition here. You have this, like, I think it's like a beautiful wide long shot here, the transition to the it's the same formation of characters as well. It's a triangular formation right here, with the center of attention being Chris in the other scene, and the center of attention here being Meadow. But Meadow's not dictating here like Chris is. Meadow is a different rank from Chris, obviously, and Meadow's the one being told by her parents sort of what to do.
I can cash in the bonds Nana gave me, and most likely I'll be working.
This one's from the front on of Meadow.
Student film. You really think traipsing around Europe's a smart move these days?
Like Europe's any less safe than here? Look, you don't seem to get it. I keep having images of Jackie Aprile lying in a pool of his own blood in some street somewhere.
That's therapy. Therapy, come on, man.
French discos drive away all sad thoughts.
What, Mom, you've never heard of the restorative nature of travel? Read Henry James. What does every college have junior year abroad if there isn't a need for it?
Hearing the ocean, the boardwalk again.
You want to go to Europe? Go. Clear your head. Run with the bulls. Do whatever it is the hell they do over there.
Thank you, I will.
Don't you think she should talk to someone first? A counselor, maybe?
Maybe the college of hard knocks is what she needs. Let her see if she likes it when some gypsy lifts her wallet. Let her find out you can't work over there without a permit, which the French hang on to like they're bulls.
He's right. It's not as easy as it seems to just jump ship like that at 19 years old.
Hello? Uncle Furio. What's so bad about him?
All right, you do what you want, Tony. But I am not going to stand idle while she throws her education away.
What are you going to do?
She's not going to take this drastic step without talking to somebody first.
Come on.
Dr. Melfi's person is an educational consultant. Maybe she can explain to Meadow how dropping out now is not going to look at all good to medical schools. We could use an ally here, Tony. Some adult besides us to toe the line for accountability and responsibility.
I love here how you know, remember Tony used that analogy with Melfi about, you know, it's a war. The mafia life is like a war, and that's how you, like, they're soldiers, and it's been going on for time, and we kill other soldiers within the game. Or within this war. And then I feel like here, Carmela puts it as if it's like a war with her kids. You know, we need another ally. We're fighting on all fronts here. I just love that.
So maybe you go on an antidepressant to tide you over. You're not paying for it.
And they were all wearing yellow.
Maybe.
Now they're all wearing like some sort of yellow, some shade of yellow.
When I asked you earlier what Dad does for a living, you said waste management, wink, wink. What does wink, wink mean?
You gotta do that.
Okay. How did Dad react when he heard Jack had been killed?
I was pretty upset. Used to tell Jackie all the time, don't get involved, stay in school.
Get involved? With what?
And this counselor got to be one of the caretakers of Middle Earth with that bracelet and ring.
Drugs.
Look at that big rock.
Right. The ex. Meadow, I'm going to ask you a question about Dad.
I don't like this counselor.
This may be very painful for you. Did Dad ever molest you?
No.
Oh.
I don't tell them what we discuss, Meadow.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What about Mom?
God, no. Unless you consider obsessing about my fucking GPA and assault, which I do.
Well, she has to learn that education is a lifelong process.
That's what I told them.
College degree is a nice thing, sure, but not at the sake of emotional well-being.
That's exactly what I said.
Perhaps they should examine their own needs to have you stay in school. Blow off their self-esteem issues. So you book on Columbia, you can come back when you're ready. Or I could write you a letter to the University of Barcelona. It's a hot school.
International study?
I'm on a consultancy there.
That'll be a cool idea. Get away from home, study away from home, still get your degree that way. Your credit points still count, hopefully. That's not bad. Study while away, as long as your grades still good, stay well. I can't believe I forgot that suggestion because I was so like, I guess I was so.
Bachelor party.
I was so overwhelmed with the fact that I know it was just gonna be an away trip and obviously she's gonna work there, but there's no guarantee on the visas and stuff like that. And obviously it's Misty, it's her friend, she's unreliable, she comes into the house smoking. Where's the respect? Could be one of those things that, yeah, it's a friend of a friend and things don't go the way as planned.
So I was thinking, right? What we do is start our own group. I'll be the singer, and you two can back me up.
Right.
What?
Need Uncle
It's
June
so
to
hard
start his
rap.
own group, man.
My bitch, my hoe, my hoe, my bitch, my bitch. What? A joke? Huh? You don't want to back me up?
Obviously, is Chris trying to initiate a threesome here?
God. That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Trying to test out she's a dyke?
Yeah, you like it, huh, baby?
Obviously, we know why Danielle's completely uncomfortable here.
What are you doing?
What?
I'm gonna go.
What? Hang out. What's the matter?
I'll call you tomorrow, Wade.
You piece of fucking shit!
Oh! What the fuck?
I saw what you did. What did you think? You were gonna fuck the two of us? You in those fucking videos?
She came on to me. She took my hand. She was rubbing it on herself.
Bullshit!
Yeah? How about right before you came over? She was telling me where she buys her pants, her fucking underwear and shit, fucking BBs, like I give a fuck.
Thought you said she was gay.
Who knows what her problem is? Broad like her a fucking snake. Use your head, huh? What do I want with that skank when I got you?
You were saying she had a nice ass.
I was trying to say something positive because she's your friend.
This might be a situation where Danielle gets sort of like alienated by Aid because of the relationship with Christopher, and it's like the informant gets kicked out, not because she's an informant, but for other reasons. It's like the lamp being taken out by Meadow for university. It was like a stroke of luck per se. Like, it's just like the FBI is on a constant bad luck streak with their informant, not with their informants, but placing sort of people or wires or things in the position of these mafias. Yeah, it's just a stroke of bad luck, I guess. It could be. Or it just gets her closer to Danielle.
What have I been telling you about this Bukiak? Huh? She's trying to fuck us up, Adriana. What we have is stronger than any of that shit.
Bukiaka, is that the same term? Is that pussy? Is that the same term he used on the film set with Jon Favreau to insert that line?
I'm sorry.
Son of a
He looking for a wire. He looking for a wire on Patsy's desk.
What happened to the crazy glue?
Somebody left the top off. Dried out.
What'd you want?
Nothing really. You should see the floor tiles, though. That got delivered to the job site? Mexican travertine.
Johnny Sposado will take that shit.
No more dipping at the job, according to fucking Alfalfa. But the order comes down from Tony.
This guy's in. Look how comfortable he is.
Go ahead. What?
He's always got this smirk on him.
Knock off the tile? Tony says no.
I got your back. Tony be fine with it.
This is prime time information. And this guy has the license to do what he wants. You saw with Gloria. It's a do as you please card. He got the police visa. Forget about Meadows' visa.
So how's your love life?
Why don't you mind your goddamn business?
I don't know. It kind of feels like it is my business, considering I had to haul your last boyfriend out of your kitchen in a hefty bag.
You're a miserable fuck, you know that? You're just like Ma.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, really. With your condescension and your sabotage, for your information, Ralph is a great guy.
And Ralph also has a missus.
Ralphie.
Well, it's always something, Tony. What, are you threatened by the fact that he has a sense of style?
Oh, sense of style.
Ralph Lauren? Collegiate?
Let me ask you a question, Janice. Do I know this guy better than you? Because I'm telling you, he's no fucking good.
My happiness really drives you crazy, doesn't it, Tony?
Lilac personal shopping. 5 fucking messages, Danielle. Can't you take a hint? Stop fucking calling here. Sweetie, don't be like that. Sweetie, bullshit. You're lucky I don't rip your ass. Thought we were friends. Did you take his hand off your leg? Did you? I tried. Bullshit! And don't ever fucking call me anymore. 4 fucking months of work.
Just burnt like that. Oh, I mean, surely she got some information.
She thinks I tried to seduce her fiance, Dwight. Little shitbag that he is.
I think we should consider the undercover op a dead issue. Let's just bring her in straight up. Still in all, good work, Cicero.
I mean,
Yeah.
4 months. Pretty decent gig. Pretty decent gig. Artie's still wearing the earring. Come on, Artie.
Tony! Tony!
Oh, this boring cocksucker. Jehovah's Witnesses are more interesting.
Oh, damn.
How's your balls? What are you doing here?
I gotta force him with some city engineers. You got a sec?
Yeah, sure. What floor tiles?
Last night, somebody hijacked a trailer. The truck crushed a shed on its way out, too.
Yep. Straight to the job site.
My mother's expecting us.
Artie, yeah, this was Sylvia and Patsy.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in.
Fucking greedy cocksucker! He has to come back for more, huh? Fucking floor tiles now!
You little fucking prick!
Ho, come on, come on. Whoa, relax, fellas.
Mind your fucking business.
What'd I say? I distinctly told you to lay off this fucking job.
Talk to Silvio. He gave the order, you stupid fuck.
Yeah? What'd you call me? Huh?
That's right. That's right. Little fucking tough guy, huh? You bastard. Chris, come on.
You work for me, not fucking Silvio. I told you to knock it off.
I'm calling the police.
And don't think I forgot about you going through my fucking fiance's underwear drawer.
That wasn't me, you fucking jerk.
We'll see, huh?
That's a good standing citizen right there. I'm gonna call the police.
Fuck you. Ralph Bunch over here.
Hey! Fuck you, Patsy. Honest. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but.
Get him to the fucking hospital. Make sure he keeps his mouth shut. Keep your fucking mouth shut.
Right, he's the one. I never said they shouldn't get engaged.
I love how Meadows' hair has been progressively gotten straighter or like much more, yeah, intact and tidy as the episode has progressed as she's getting what she wants.
Mom? Hi, can I have a tuna Sam?
No, make it yourself.
Did you go to see Dr. Kobler?
Yeah.
Well, what did you talk about?
She said I don't have to tell you or Dad. It's confidential.
This is what we pay $200 for.
It was your idea. I only saw her out of a gesture of goodwill.
And Meadows' tone of voice completely changes when she's talking with Carmela.
What?
The therapist told her it is her right to go to Europe.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
She
whoa.
thinks this is a good idea. She actually thinks this is a good idea.
She said it's no big deal. I can pick up my education wherever, whenever.
Oh, really?
Wendy said she can get me into school in Barcelona if I decided to stay.
Who's Wendy?
Dr. Wendy Kobler?
Barcelona.
I could take Murphy's head and crush it like a fucking...
I feel battered.
Let's gotta get to the salon.
Did you tell Wendy that you didn't work all summer?
Wait, you're right. I forgot to mention the pivotal role of the work ethic in this family.
You can lose that smart mouth right now.
Or what? What is this, Afghanistan? I'm over 18 now. I'm a grown woman. I can go where I want and do what I want.
All right, Jesus God, we know that. Is that your only point here? Because just getting what you want is for babies, not adults.
May interest you to know she also thinks I should probably be on Prozac.
She does?
She said that?
Jackie was murdered. I know you think it's nothing that screaming my head off at the Columbia Army game wouldn't cure.
That is so unfair.
All right, look. I've been thinking about this. Now, you're a smart girl. The right move for you is to wait. Just till next year, maybe.
You know what I don't understand, Dad? You were all in favor of me going.
Your mother doesn't want it.
Listen to Mr. Mob Boss.
What did you call me?
All this fucking pussyfooting around. Years now? Why don't we just get it all out there?
Tony.
Shut up.
Tony!
You got something you want to say to me?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean? All these innuendos. You inferring to me that I didn't do everything I could to keep that kid from fucking himself up?
I love how Tony's interaction in this scene started sort of like in a comedic nature, like the dad that just has to get involved in this. He's dressed in Tony, come, like, he walks into the room, he sits down, and I love how they only choose to depict Tony in sort of like from a wide shot stance, from like sort of like a long shot perspective and a wide shot as well. And then as he sort of, you know, gets dissed by Meadow or gets called out by Meadow, this is when his Hulk-like stature, you know, starts to overwhelm the scene, and we start to get that, you know, that sort of close-up shot of him occupying the entire sort of like 80% of the left-hand side of the frame, and it's got this shadow coming up over him. Very, very fantastic as he gets closer to Meadow. You know, as she starts dissing him a little bit, that's when Tony starts to, you know, occupy the scene a little bit more and has his say.
That, yeah, knowing him and his family, that I didn't try to be a better dad to him than his own dad, God rest his soul, that I didn't try to protect Jackie Jr., that I didn't actually smack him around because I was so frustrated? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm through telling people you help with environmental cleanup.
That's not what I asked you.
Like you could talk honestly for 3 fucking seconds.
You try me.
I made my plans. I'm going to Europe and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You've been told no.
Watch me.
Don't do it. I'm warning you. Do not do it.
Crazy scene. Crazy. I wanna rewatch that scene right here when she calls him Mr. Mob Boss. I love it.
Right move for you is to wait.
Me game wouldn't.
That. Is that your only point here?
Look, I just love it because Tony's depicted a bit more distant in the frame, but as he gets more involved, they start to depict him in closer up shots. Watch.
Just getting what you want is for babies, not adults.
So to know she also thinks I should probably be on Prozac.
She does?
She said that?
Look,
Jackie
see?
was murdered.
Watch.
I know you think it's nothing that screaming my head off at the Columbia Army game wouldn't cure.
That is so unfair.
All right, look. I've been thinking about this.
And the camera's
You're a
slowly
smart
pulling
girl.
into Tony here.
Right move for you is to wait. Just till next year, maybe.
You know what I don't understand, Dad? You were all in favor of me going.
Your mother doesn't want it.
Listen to Mr. Mob Boss.
Watch here.
What did you call me?
All this fucking pussyfooting around. Years now? Why don't we just get it all out there?
Tony.
Shut up.
Tony!
You got something you want to say to me?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean? All these innuendos. You inferring to me that I didn't do everything I could to keep that kid from fucking himself up?
This goes back to the college episode as well, with him and Meadow and being honest
Knowing
and
him
open.
his family. That I didn't try to be a better dad to him than his own dad. God rest his soul. That I didn't try to protect Jackie Jr., that I didn't actually smack him around because I was so frustrated. Is that what you're trying
He
to tell
did
me?
do that. He did do that.
I'm through telling people you help with environmental cleanup.
That's not what I asked you.
Like you could talk honestly for 3 fucking seconds.
You try me.
See, that's important. Like, you could talk honestly for 3 effing seconds right there. And Tony can. He can. But he doesn't want to because he doesn't want to make Carmela or AJ or Meadow an accessory to everything. He's trying to protect his family in the end of the day. And I feel like Meadow knows he can say it and be honest, but deep down she doesn't want him to be honest. That's how I see it. And it goes back to the college episode as well and establishing that open line of communication and how damaging it could be for the future if Tony does decide to do it. So it's better that things are kept a bit clouded here. And even there was a shot in the beginning of the episode that sort of it was a shot of the sky, a very cloudy sky, and it panned down to Ralphie obviously having the one-on-one game with that guy. But I think that's I don't know. I feel like that's a great representation of the communication in this show. And that's a key factor in this show. But as we know, Tony's trying to protect his family. He's trying to set him up for the future as well. Because I think deep down, Tony knows that his family is gonna have to, it's gonna catch up with him in the end of the day. He said it last episode with Melfi. There's 2 or 3 ways that this could go: him in the can, or him dead, right? And yeah, he's trying to set up his family for the future, and he's trying to protect Meadow and Carmela. And I feel like Meadow might take a note from Carmela's book and become like her in terms of like being a bit ignorant of her dad's sort of like dealings and things like that, and continue to live in that ignorance just to protect herself. And she's aware of that, but because of all the perks associated with it, and because of like just her being sadly born into it, she has to suck it up and stay with it. But she can do a Barbara, go away from it, and yeah, be protected that way. But I think she's too close to home. She's too attached to her dad, like just like Melfi said this episode. His dad is little girl, man. This is one of the greatest scenes in the show.
I made my plans. I'm going to Europe and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You've been told no.
Watch me.
Don't do it. I'm warning you. Do not do it.
Carmela powerless in that scene, man.
Do it for mommy. That's a good girl.
Is that the cop car? Adriana, you're under arrest.
Adriana LaServa, Special Agent Dwight Harris, FBI. I believe you two have already met.
Woo!
Holy fucking shit. Don't make a scene. You don't want to attract attention.
You're in the fucking FBI?
We need to talk, Aid. It'll only take a half hour, and I assure you it's in your best interest.
Aid.
Please.
AIDS too.
My dog. It's okay. Just take her with you.
She gonna sit next to her too. Agent Harris, man. I like Agent Harris. Low key, I like him. Fair play.
Arrest?
Not at this time, but that can all change momentarily.
Uncle June's still the head. Mickey knocked off. I'm just reading the chalkboard right there.
That's a search warrant. Your office, your club, your cocaine.
It's not my cocaine.
Really? That's not what I have you saying on tape.
You were fucking taping me?
If I were you, I'd put aside my hurt feelings for a while. We're offering you a way out, Aid. A chance to save your life and Christopher's life.
You don't give a fuck about us. You and your fucking OBGYN doctor. You just wanted me and Christopher to stay together long enough so you could find shit out.
Do you reckon?
We understand your fiance is moving up in the world.
Do you reckon? I don't know. Just slightly. Danielle's a bit like feeling sorry and remorseful for Aid right here, because she knows the life she's gotten into. She knows her fiance, what he's involved in, and she just sadly got involved in that life. So I don't know. She's got the half and half lighting to her as well. It's not as prominent. It's a little bit, a much more lightish in terms of like the half and half lighting on Danielle here. But yeah, conflicting emotions a little bit, but not as prominent possibly, because her job takes her job takes the forefront here, obviously.
The case may be.
Problems at the Esplanade construction site?
Oh my God.
We're not asking you to wear a wire. We're not asking you to testify. We just want information.
Is your name even Danielle?
Two strong interactions back to back.
After you make bail, you can explain to Tony Soprano why you brought an undercover federal agent into his home during Sunday dinner.
Oh my God.
We'll probably never hear about it, though.
Oh my
Chances
God.
are you and Christopher will just disappear.
Get the wastebasket.
Oh. Damn. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that the first interaction, or like the first depiction we've had here of a character being in front of the police and being asked to be an informant like that? I know we've had sort of like Pussy and stuff like that. Obviously his interactions with the FBI agent, but is this the first scene where the proposal to be turned has been offered, or to like sort of like give information out, and we're seeing that character, like a real prominent character, have that sort of response to this? Because we're left on an ambiguous note here with what Aid is gonna do. Heroin's the 40 years in prison. Cocaine's
I left 3
25.
messages. Are you okay? You look like shit.
I don't sleep too good. It's Meadow. I don't know. We think maybe she ran off to Europe.
Oh, she gone. She not home.
Yeah.
So you got a minute?
Nobody. Go back to sleep.
Oh, hey, Sil.
How you doing, hon?
How you doing, hon?
This floor tile shit. Misunderstanding. Patsy, Christopher.
It's a huge job, Sil. A lot of money at stake. You, of all people, should know that.
What, are you mad at me now?
You know, you're getting to be a very strange man in your old age. You know
I'm
that?
like, Silvio's showing a different attitude to Tony
I'm
this
just
episode.
Is it a hanging offense or not?
Did you deliberately disobey me?
Of course not.
Because Patsy says you gave the okay. This is after Chrissy talked to him.
Timeline got fucked up.
We go back a long way, Sil.
Indeed we do.
If in any way you feel like Chrissy usurped you or anything like that, and you're trying to read me, it's not how it is.
Fine. The whole thing, misunderstanding.
Truckload of floor tiles. You should be looking at what, 30 grand?
Be about $2 grand there. I'll have the rest for you later.
I know you will.
Easy heist. Any opportunity to make the origin of Satan. Damn.
What?
With the toenail
You catch some
clippings.
shrapnel?
Shrapnel.
Intro to social theory is...
What's with all the war analogies this episode as well? Like, I feel like this episode you have, you know, the motherhood analogies as well, or the motherhood theme. Even like Aid, for instance, calling, or saying to the dog, you know, do it for mommy and stuff like that. I feel like that's like, that's sort of like referring back to, you know, her time as sort of like the potential of her being a mother in the future, and that sort of being thrown in the air into question. And then as if Janice hasn't learnt as well, like from her last relationship.
Sorry, it's closed out. You're cutting it a little close for most of the popular classes.
Oh, she going back into Colombia, registering? Yeah. Morality. Wait, what was it?
It's your lucky day.
Morality, self, and society. Nice. No prerequisites too. With the episode meaning as well, the title, No Show,
I'm
refer
thinking,
to
and if
Meadow.
you want, we can talk to your cousin Brian about the estate planning.
Listen to him now. What do you feel guilty? You have nothing to feel guilty about. It's me she blames.
What for?
What a frame. Come on, man. Let me relive that. What a shot. I got a bidet as well. Damn. Hey, that was low key, like actually high key, one of the most underrated episodes I've seen yet. I'm not sure if this episode has much love or is highly appreciated, but I feel like it should be. That was a fantastic episode. I just want to get into the next one straight after that because, damn, so much going on, so much going on. This is why this show is absolutely fantastic. This is why this show is great, man. This is why this show is crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. As always, me, Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.